He observed the law of creation, and he got the message. I'm doing that. I hope I'm helping you. I'm trying to tell you, you do the same thing that all these other people are doing. You observe God's creation, and you bring the wisdom out of God's creation, and you make your life and the society better. I'm telling you what to do. This is the purpose of your life. You are created to do this. You are called Ibadillah. You are called Ibadillah means the servants of Allah. So you have to find out what way are you supposed to serve Allah. One he served here, he's a lawyer. Another one he served here, he's a doctor. Another one he served here, he's an engineer. You understand what I'm saying to you now? So each of us has to find out what is my role of service. Alhamdulillah. That's what you put here for. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم. I know you don't, some of you don't believe me, so I have to dwell on that. When I said that you are a servant, you say it at least 5 times a day. You say it and don't realize. Iyaka na'budu. Iyaka, to you alone, Allah. Na'budu. And you know what they'll translate that as? And we worship you. Yes, na'budu means worship, but na'budu also means to be a servant. We are serving. And you know what Muslims say, baby-minded Muslims, you know what we say? Na'budu, this only means that we Muslims are serving Allah. No, you're wrong. Every human being is serving Allah. Every animal that's created is serving Allah. Every molecule and atom is serving Allah. Every planet, every galaxy, every universe is serving Allah's will. Everything is ibadah, abd. Everything. You are abd. I'm going to prove it to you right now. You go to your car sometimes and grass grows up around your house. And you walk through the grass. And I don't know if you notice, you ever look down at the bottom of the cuff of your pants, you see little stuff stuck to the cuffs of your pants. I don't know if you know that. Okay, I guess y'all float, y'all got wings. But I walk. And I walk and I get all that stuff and I want to take it off. Some of them call it tucker bugs and all that kind of stuff. But most of the time you're not aware of it, are you? So you walk through this part of your yard, and then you walk to this part of your yard. What are you doing? You are fertilizing this part that didn't have the tucker bug part that you got from over here, but you're not aware of it. You're serving life. You're over here, and you're going to get something more, and you walk over here, and it doesn't have a pollen, and the pollen that was on your pants leg, you created it. You fertilized it. So you are serving of Allah, and you don't even know it. Allah. You inhale, look. You inhale. You take air in, right? What you taking in? Oxygen. You exhale. What are you putting out? Carbon dioxide. What are you doing? You're giving life to the grass. You're giving life to the tree, but you don't realize it. You're serving life. You're a servant to keep life going. So you're going to be a servant to Allah consciously or what? Unconsciously. So what you and I need to do is become what? Conscious servants of Allah. I know I'm serving Allah from the neck down, but I need to get it from what? The neck up. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. That's Iyaka na'budu. Is that a better understanding? Yeah, it's a better understanding. Wow. So I have this great, big, wonderful role in the universe. And I'm thankful to Allah for giving me Prophet Muhammad, who said to his companions, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he told his companions, he said, take down what you hear me say. Record it. Those of you who are present, and give it to those who are not present. Perhaps they will understand it better than you. That's his sunnah, that's his saying. And we understand many things of what Muhammad the Prophet said better than his companions did in his lifetime. Not that we are better morally, no, that's not what I mean. We have science to prove what the Prophet said that they didn't have in that lifetime. That's why it's better. Alhamdulillah. So I'm going to give you this. a good brother asked me to share this concept, Surah Al-Qari'ah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Al-Qari'ah, the noise. Mal-Qari'ah, what is the noise? وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا-Qari'ah, and what will explain to you or make you realize what the noise is. So this is the Quran. What your parents tell you when you was little with your cousins and stuff? What did they tell you? Stop making that noise over there. You ever heard people say that? Stop making that noise. So this Qari'ah, Al-Qari'ah, it is telling us that mankind will be moving with a force, a vision, a strain for intellectual awakening and learning. This is what this verse is saying. He's searching for enlightenment. And all will be leading to the main driving force, the will and the revelation of Allah, bringing about something that is stirring this moral confrontation in the society, awakening the people. If you've ever seen a riot, I'm talking about real riot, they show you on TV. You can't, if it's a bunch of people, you can't make out what's being said, can you? But somebody, that's what the Quran is talking about. And the Qari'ah, the noise, a bunch of people under duress, excitement, fear, all of them talking at the same time. You can't make out one bit of conversation with any kind of sense. And it says further, يَوْمَ يَكُونُ النَّاسُ, and on that day, those people will be كَالْفِرَاشٍ, like moth, مَكْثُومٍ. That they will be, yes, that's right, brother. He's doing his hand like this. Says that these people will be like scattered moth. You see? You know this moth the Quran is talking about? It's talking about the creature. There's moth, we were talking about the sun. I forget the other name. There's moth and another. Tark and Nerdy can help with the name. Inshallah, they'll come back to it. And you ever seen these little creatures at nighttime? You go at night and you stand out on the porch and you kind of see the thing. But the minute you turn your light on, especially in the summertime, what happens? The little creatures start coming to the light. You ever seen that? You always shake your head, man. Maybe I'm teaching you something you don't know. You go in the night on your porch and you won't see nothing. But you turn the light on and all of a sudden these little creatures, they're everywhere. And you kind of have to smack your head like that, right? And Allah says in the Quran that there's a people. No, some of you don't know what I'm talking about, so let me make my point. Just give me a minute, I'm not going to be long. I'll have to maybe make this in 2 parts. But I want you to know that Allah has given us this insight. Yeah, it says, يَكَادُ الْبَرْقُ يَخْطَفُ. Now I'm asking him. I want him to help me with my Arabic. أَبْصَارَهُمْ, and the lightning snatches away their sight. كُلَّمَا أَضَاءَتْ. This is talking about lightning. And every time the lightning comes, it says, أَضَاءَتْ لَهُمْ مَشَاءُ فِيهِ. When the light comes from the lightning, then they start to walk. See? Then the Quran says, فَإِذَا أَثْلَمَا عَلَيْهِمْ. And then when the darkness comes over them, then they stand still. Okay? Now, there's one more I want to read to you. It says, مَثَلُهُمْ, and the example of these people, مَثَلُهُمْ, I'm looking for my brothers that know it, looking for how to read. Okay, they give me permission. كَمَثَلِ الَّذِي, it is like that which استوقد نارا, as though you have ignited a fire. فَلَمَّا, and when أَضَاءَتْ, and when that fire starts to be illuminated, مَا حَوَلَهُ, all around it, the fire is illuminated all around it, it says, ذَهَبَ اللَّهُ بِنُورِهِمْ وَتَرَكَهُمْ فِي ظُلُمَاتٍ لَا يُبْصِرُونَ. Says there's people now, human beings, They want to light a fire of science, a fire of chemistry. They ain't no fire in the wood. This is fire of human intelligence, fire of chemistry, fire of medicine. They shake their head here. They know the Quran ain't no foolishness. The Quran is serious. It says all around it, right? Don't you have colleges all around us? Don't we have colleges? College here, college there, college here, college. That's the fire the Quran is talking about. And they try to set these fires so that the secular knowledge is over the Quranic knowledge. You don't need the Quran anymore. Take our chemistry, take our math. You get it now? Says every time they do that, that Allah will be moving. Allah takes that light away from them. Oh, Nasir, you don't know what you're talking about. I don't. You come with me to the college that I graduated from. They have a PhD that'll tell you that a man can be trapped in a woman's body. And he got a PhD with that. Excuse me. Where he coming from with that? Or a woman is trapped in a man's body. I can take you to college with a PhD saying that. So Allah certainly got to put out that light, don't he? Shoot, I know what I brought in the world. I brought 5 boys in the world and 5 girls. I don't want to turn around and teach 10 girls. You know, somebody telling me my 5 boys is also girls. They got women trapped inside of them. Lord, you see the relevancy of your Quran? You see how strong it is? How it stands up against, I'm afraid to address these people with the PhD. When you understand the Quran like that, you'll stand in front of anybody. Now you understand how Moses was able to stand in front of Pharaoh because Allah taught Moses. Alhamdulillah. And you are being taught the same thing right now. Yu'allimukumullah. I hope I'm saying that right. Huh? Yu'allimukumullah. Huh? Aki? I'm asking you too. You know what it means translated? It means Allah is teaching every single one of you. That's the exact translation. Allahu Akbar. But most Muslims have a Quran, they go on a Muslim all their life and don't know what that Quran is talking about. If you got any good knowledge, Allah taught you that knowledge. You know, Nasir, you taught me. No, Allah used me to teach you. I'm not doing the teaching. I'm the instrument. Allah is the teacher. Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillah. Rabbil Alameen. So let me finish this here. You know, they're talking about this moth, Ferocian. The moth, if you ever see this, if you ever look at a moth, he look like he's underdeveloped. He got a big head. He got a big head, and the moth, his color, body color is gray. He don't have a color like a butterfly. You know what I'm saying? Butterfly is a beautiful thing, isn't it? Beautiful. You see the moth, you be ready to run away. Look like Dracula. Scare the hell out of you. A moth. And if you pick him up and you hold the moth in your hand, he starts crumbling right in your hand. He's full of dust. This is what Allah is talking about, the people who's supposed to be the leaders over the society. See, the moth are people who's supposed to be your religious leaders, your academic leaders, your governmental leaders. That's the moth. And where do you see the moth? The moth, he wants to hide in your closet. Did you know that? You get a moth and you really see him, you might see him outside, very seldom. But if you look in your closet, you never open up the door, he's in your closet, eating all your clothes. The moth. Alhamdulillah. Now you don't know what I'm talking about. Do you know what clothes is in the Quran? In the Quran, you know what clothes is? Libas. This is libas, see? In the Quran, what is it? Libas al-taqwa. So here's a moth. These are leaders who want to take all your morality from you. Do you understand now? Take all of your conscientiousness from you. That's the moth. He's in your closet, taking your clothes so that you walk around butt naked. You're not covered by taqwa and iman. Oh, that's what the Quran is talking about. I ain't talking about no creature flying around. There's no moth going to do nothing to you. It's a human leader who's working against your best interests. And it says that it would be وَتَكُونُ الْجِبَالُ كَالْإِحْنِ الْمَنْفُوشِ. Jibalu means mountains. Mountain. Jabalun means one mountain. Jabalun, one mountain. Jabalun. Yeah, okay. We ain't gonna argue with you later. Jibala, I just have fun. Jibala means many mountains. Now, if you say a human being, do you know how you say a human? Jubila. Jubila. The same word that you use for a mountain is the same word you use for a human being. You just change one vowel. Am I helping you? So it says, and the mountains will be as carded wool. You know how it's like this rubbing wool? If you take a comb and you start coming, it won't be wrinkled anymore, it'll be straight. You understand what I'm trying to say? Where did wool come from? It comes from the sheep, right? And the sheep's wool is, look, it's like, it goes into a circle like this. The sheep of the wool, suf. The sheep of the wool. Ihmil is another way to say wool. Suf is another way to say wool. Two different words. One wool is the wool for the animal, the covering for the animal. Ihmil is the covering for the human mind. And the animal, look at me. His hair is not like this. The wool is burned up like this here, like a nappy-headed black man. Our hair ain't straight. Our hair is curled up like this. And the curling of the hair, the wool of the sheep is its protection. Do you understand what I'm telling you? And if you go and you do this teasing of the sheep, and you take his hair from being nappy to straight, he'll die because he will burn up. You have messed up his cooling apparatus that Allah put in his genetic makeup. So it says, and the mountains will be like carded wool. It means that the people, that they will be without their moral protection. Then look at me. If this is wintertime, look, imagine this now. This is middle wintertime. I need this coat to cover me up. Don't